AI is here. AI is going to change the way you look at wholesaling real estate. Artificial intelligence will change the way you analyze properties, find wholesaling deals, and really gain that unfair advantage over your competition. Now, this isn't the first time I ever talked about AI for wholesaling, and this is probably not going to be the last. But one thing I'm going to let you know, what I have slowly been introducing AI with you guys in wholesaling real estate, because when we started the AI revolution for wholesaling, we're the first and foremost here, the only YouTube channel that really did that. We showed exactly what the newest version of AI, this weird ChatGPT thing, could do for you in wholesaling. And then the newest Google AI came out. We showed you how you can use that to connect AI to the internet and just blow your competition out of the water. And really what I want to do today is combine those two things together. ChatGPT, Google's AI, and really all the new technology out here for AI together for one complete AI revolution video. If you want to use AI to get rich in wholesaling real estate, this is the video for you. I'm going to spare no expense of my time to break down step by step how you, for free, this is completely free, no money at all, use AI to completely change the game for wholesaling. And I'm going to give you, you might not like this watching this, but I'm going to tell you an uncomfortable truth. If you are a beginner, this is where it's going to help you the most. Beginners will probably get the best information and the best advantage with AI than seasoned professionals. And let me tell you the unfair advantage. If you are a beginner right now, I'm going to show you how to use AI to figure out the best areas for wholesaling real estate that your competition already knows about. And they want to keep it a big secret, and AI is going to do everything and make just the job so much easier. You want to learn how to talk to sellers, you want to learn how to do scripts, it's all in here. Guys, it is a revolution, and I truly believe why I'm pushing this so hard is because the wholesalers that refuse to use this, the wholesalers that refuse to think of this as a fad, they're the ones who are going to go down the drain. They're the ones that lose out in this business. If you can embrace AI, use it for the revolution in the wholesaling industry to, in my opinion, get rid of these gurus. It'll help you out for wholesaling success. One thing I need to very much tell you is AI is not going to be the thing that is going to do everything for you, right? And I have to say this first, AI is not the cure to all of your issues in wholesaling. You're still going to have to work hard. AI is merely a tool to use for you to get rich in wholesaling. Now, I know this is a very controversial statement, but AI is a tool, okay? It's a tool. It's not a crutch. AI is a tool. I think this is the first thing we have to say before we get into it. If you want to go out here and let's say you have a broken leg and you want to walk, you can use crutches, you can use a wheelchair, that'll help you out, right? It's better than crawling on the ground, right? Like it's a tool. So if I want to go out here and dig a hole, I can use my hands, right? But I would rather use a shovel. And that's what AI is. It's a shovel. It makes it 30 times easier and better, but it's not going to be a thing. Like I can go, to my grandma's house and walk, 7 miles, or I can go in my car, use that as a tool or a bike to make it a lot easier. It doesn't change everything. I'm not going to go hop in a car and say, drive me, right? I mean, some cars do that maybe now with technology, but okay, I get in a bike. I'm not going to say pedal for me, do it all. I'm going to close my eyes, take a nap, and you take me. It don't work like that, okay? It's a tool, but what is the truth about a tool? What's the truth about machinery and right? A tool is only as good as its user. And we understand that too with AI. A tool is only as good as its user. Basically means if I had a sword, how good is Zach with a sword? Not good. Okay, I'm not this guy with the old Viking swords and the old medieval swords. I'm gonna bet you put a legit knight in there, probably very good with the sword, right? The one thing with the tool, the best example is a basketball, right? So what is Zach getting? What is he worth when he has a basketball? Nothing, okay? Maybe I can make some shots. I ain't that good though. I love basketball. I'm decent at it, but I'm not amazing. What happens if I get LeBron a basketball? He can make hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And so the tool, the basketball, is only as good as its user. And the same thing applies to AI for wholesaling real estate. You are only as good as yourself when you combine it with AI. So when I use AI, I'm very good with it for wholesaling. But if you don't know what to do with it, there's nothing you can do, right? And so that's what you have to understand. So if I give a shovel to a dog, it ain't gonna do very valuable for him. Give a shovel to someone that likes digging, it'll be fine, right? So a tool is only as good as its user, which basically means with AI, if you ask it dumb, stupid questions, you're going to get dumb, stupid results. If I ask it very important questions and I tell it to do like specific things the right way, it's going to pump out very good stuff. That's the same thing. It's a blank canvas. It's art. All right. What's Picasso with a paintbrush? Amazing. What's Zach with a paintbrush? Terrible. Okay. It's only as good as the user. And the cool part is I can just at freewholesaling.com, my free wholesaling course, and then we're going to get into it. Just quick plug here. I do have all of the prompts are at freewholesaling.com. Okay. AI prompts are all at freewholesaling.com. So the cool part is it's not that like you have to write down notes of what to say because it's a lot. You just go to freewholesaling.com under our advanced section. There is prompts where I can copy and paste templates into Bard AI, Chat GPT, all these things. So I can actually go out here and get rich in wholesaling, right? It's pretty cool. And so that's basically it. So let's go over the AI and where to get them. So if you're a beginner, let's kind of break this from the top and we're going to go down the line here. So the two AI tools that I'm going to tell you about today, one is called Bard AI and the other one is called Chat GPT. Just search it online. It should be on there. Website one is basically it's bard.google.com, right? Pretty simple. I don't think it's that advanced. And the other one is chat.openai.com. Let me make sure I got the right URL on that. So if you want to sign up, it's free, bard.google.com. And the second one is chat.openai.com. Those are the two links you need. Once you get those links, you got a Google account. It's all in there, right? All you need is a Google account. You're watching this on YouTube. You already got it, okay? And so that is how you do it. So without further ado, let's just break this all down and let's get into AI. Like I like telling you guys about it, but let me just show you what you can do, right? And so first and foremost, AI can do a lot of things. AI can analyze your properties. It can pull government lists. It can actually go out here and find the right areas for cash buyers. You can do all these great stuff. So let's just get into these AI tools to show you how to get rich in wholesaling by doing it, and you'll do very well. So one thing I want to do really quick right now is just go into freewholesaling.com. Reason why I am in freewholesaling.com, let's just go to welcome. All right, cool. So this is freewholesaling.com for everyone, FYI. I love freewholesaling.com, right? It's the free wholesaling course, right? So all I'm going to do here is scroll to advanced topics. I'm going to go all the way down, and this is going to be the Chat GPT. There's going to be a Bard AI section, and those are the two ones. So really what I'm going to do is just show you how to use these prompts inside of AI. So I'm literally cheating. I'm kind of using freewholesaling.com on this, but like it's pretty simple to go out here and get rich. So let's do the first one, right? I want to go out here and pull the code violation list, right? That's all I want to do. I want to go out here and pull code violations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this. If I want to go pull the code violations, and I'm going to go in here and we are going to go to Chat GPT, and I just copied it. And so what I'm going to do here is just paste what that thing said. It said code violations. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to ask Chat GPT to write up an email to request all open code violations for Harris County. So let's just do another one. Let's do Duval County, Florida. All right. And then write it from a person named Zach in. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to press enter. Now, sometimes ChatGPT does not like getting in the responses sometimes, and sometimes it does, right? So what I'm basically doing here is you can see I'm just copying and pasting it. That's it, right? And as you see from the past ChatGPT videos we've done, this thing gets scary good by the day. It gets even more advanced, which kind of freaks me out, but hey, whatever, right? I know this stuff's freaky, but it's going to get you rich. So here what it is. Subject, request for open code violations, Duval County, urgent matter. Dear Duval County Code Enforcement Department, I hope this email finds you well. My name is Zach In. I'm currently writing to request information. Looks great. A comprehensive list, any related documentation. Great, good. That's pretty cool. And then obviously a little template, I can put information there. So the question comes here is, how do I find their email though, right? I get that asked all the time. How do I find the code enforcement email? Well, what I'm going to go here is I'm going to go into Bard AI, and really, guys, what have I always been saying? What has been like the key point I keep going at and I keep like repeating to you guys? You're only good as the questions you ask. And so I'm going to ask Bard AI, what is the email for, okay, what is the email for code enforcement for Vol County, Florida? And so it might not pop it up sometimes, Bard AI, but it does connect to the internet, so it might give me some good info. Let's see what it pops up here. So it's outsider capabilities. Okay. What is the contact information for code in Duval County? We're gonna keep trying. Now, the one thing with AI, okay, it does not want to do that. So let me regenerate it. So let's see for this phone number. What is the phone number for code for? Try Jacksonville next. Okay. So the thing that sucks about like Bard AI is it like, I don't know how to explain this, but like sometimes it doesn't like what you say and it'll just spit out something stupid. I don't know like how to say that in a nice way, but like it'll just do that. And it drives me crazy, but it gave me the phone number there. So that's fine. I can ask what is the website for code for, it might not work though. So I gave me the phone number there. So this is the cool part. Let's go see if that website actually works. See, it didn't give me the email, but it will give me their website, which is fine. Like it's fine tuning. So I pop up here, go here. So the website it gave me here was code compliance for Jacksonville. So yeah, that works pretty well. So now we're in here, it shows all this stuff. So right here is the code enforcement. Let me make sure everyone can see that clearly. Right there is code enforcement. That's the email right there. And then boom, I can go in the email and use ChatGPT for that. It's pretty cool, right? Let's go to the next one. So let's go back into the freewholesaling.com. So I'm just going in and out of this. So what can we do next, right? We can do the water shutoffs, right? We can do tax delinquents. Like there's a lot, like I do these are all emails to write, but it makes it's pretty simple, right? Let's do text blast, for example, right? So I want to go out here and get some ad copy for my texting. I'm going to go into ChatGPT right here. And I'm just going to paste that in there and say, write 10 SMS text blast messages and see if they want to sell it for cash. And then I can say, please don't use any words that will seem like spam. Let's see if that works. I'm trying to get creative with it too. Let's see here. All right, yeah, it's working. So, hey there, my partner and I are looking to buy 2 more houses in the area, but oh, look, that's what I want. That's perfect, right? And just spitting out different templates. That's all we're looking to do. It's really simple. I think I've talked about this probably forever, but AI is here to stay and it's going to be able to write things. Your competition's not going to be able to write this many scripts for this long. So it's going to just change the whole game here. On top of that too, I can go back in here and you can even pop up addresses in here, right? So you do cash buyer templates too. So let's see here. Yeah, so if you go back here onto freewholesaling.com, you'll see right here that on freewholesaling.com, you can actually find Facebook groups, you do all this. So for example, you can do Craigslist digital bandit signs. And so I think I've talked about digital bandit signs for a while, but you can actually go out here and have AI write digital bandit signs where basically you can make ads on Craigslist and Facebook groups for free and have them write the templates, have them write everything out for you. These things are what we call digital bandit signs. And so I've coined the term again, but like you can go out here. Remember as a kid, I mean, 17, I'm 23 now, but like I put bandit signs out and it said, we buy ugly houses for cash, had the phone number, and I had calls coming in all day, every day. I made a ton of money doing that. The one thing you need to understand here though, with digital bandit signs is it's like putting a bandit sign out digitally online. So I can go on Craigslist, say we buy ugly houses for cash, do the same thing for Facebook groups, and AI can do the thing for you. So if you want to learn how to do that, you just go back into freewholesaling.com right here and it'd say make a Craigslist advertisement. And I'm looking for this area code. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to throw it into ChatGPT. See, you throw it in here, see what it pops up. Alrighty, so it gives me the title, it gives me the description, all these things. One thing I'm going to do is this is a lot, but make 15 variations of that ad that are all different and won't seem like spam. I know I'm making that pretty simple, but I'm gonna ask it to make 15 variations. I really like the way it does it there. So we're just gonna pop it up, have it make 15 variations. And so that's kind of the thing for it, right? And so these are a little too simple. They need to be a little longer, but hey, I mean, that's not terrible. But I mean, you get the gist, right? It just makes the variations, it just pumps it out. It makes it, I mean, this is going out pretty quick, I think. So I like the descriptions. I like how you can kind of switch them up a little. That's kind of the point here. Like you start posting these out here, you're going to get deals. And we talk a lot about digital bandit signs, but they're working, guys. I can tell you. So if I want to go out here, let's kind of switch up to Bard AI. So I think you guys see it. I can go to Facebook groups and do the same thing. You have text blasts, right? I can do all these great things. And then remember, I go a little more in detail. Oh, whoa, I'm a little loud there, aren't I? I go a little more detail. There's a full tutorial on that, like an hour extra into ChatGPT. But if I want to go out here and start looking how to do like Bard AI, right? So property analysis, things like that. All I need to go here is, let's do this, for example, right? So what's the median home price in Dallas, Texas? So if I'm like a straight up beginner, right? Oops, go here. So if I'm like a straight up beginner and I want to know the median home price, let's keep it at Duval County, okay? Let's do Duval County, Florida. It's the median home price of Duval County, Florida. So it gives me 307,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty accurate. Now, sometimes Bard AI, and I've said this before, sometimes they'll pop out bad information. I mean, it's never perfect, right? So one thing I want you to do is you can just click other drafts and it give you other information of it. You can also click how did you extract that information? Oops. How did you extract that in? Oh my gosh, it knows what I mean. So it said it went to Redfin, it went to Zillow, and it went to Rocket Homes. See, sometimes you want to know, hey, like what is the source? Like, how did you come up with that median home price? All you basically have to do is just ask it, how do you get that info? It says, okay, we went to Redfin, we went to Zillow, we went to Rocket Homes. I use those sources, and that's what it came out with, right? So it's like, okay, that does make sense. I do believe it, right? Pretty cool, right? And so I can go out here and just ask it other questions. I'm going down the Bard AI. What's the least valuable zip code in Duval County, Florida? And it's going to pop it out. So we know what the cheapest zip code in Duval County is. It'll tell me that, right? Pretty cool. I can use other things. I can, I don't know what that does, but like you do a lot of stuff. And so going back into Bard AI, we can go into here. We can ask for a lot of other stuff, right? And so, for example, like if you want me to help you out, just tell me, like, I'm in this market, I need help with that. I'd love to help everyone out, but like you get all these great questions and Bard AI will basically do it all. And these are templates that have worked before and they're still actively working. So let's just keep going down the list here, and if I want to do that, like paste it, give me a report of all home sales in Duval County, Florida for the past month. And some are better than others, but like it's going to give me great information. And then it's using sources on there and I can get the sources, but it's just extracting that right now. And it's basically telling me for Duval County. See, I can't exactly say this is perfectly like the information. So I'm going to ask it where it got its source from. Like I can't wholeheartedly just believe it, right? I mean, probably in a year, AI is going to be so insane, that'll be crazier, but like home sold, median home price, most expensive home sold. That's pretty cool. Least expensive home sold, average days on market. Sales price has decreased 4.8% from last year. That's good information, right? Most expensive home, the average days on market, blah, 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 blah. It's giving me good information. And so I'm just going to ask it, how did you make this report and where did you get the info? Just to verify my sources, I tell everyone to do that just so you don't get terrible stuff. But it's just saying it's basically going into Redfin, Zillow, and Rocket Mortgage. And it's not doing anything crazy like the Terminator. It's just going into websites. It's taking it's analyzing it for you in like instant time. It's insane. And so, yeah, it's crazy. So Bard AI is free with the internet. You have to pay for ChatGPT for the internet version. Now I have the paid ChatGPT, but I'm just not showing you because it's all free. I use Python to extract the data. It literally coded the data for us to create the report. Isn't that insane? It literally wrote code just to show us this report. It wrote HTML code to extract the website data, clean it up, report it all in like 4 seconds. It's beautiful how AI does this. But no other wholesaling guru is going to tell you that they want you to charge you $4 or $5 grand so you can do it. Guys, it's completely free how this stuff works. It's insane. Changes the whole game. All right, so let's actually do some good information, right? So I am using Jacksonville. If you guys have other markets you want me to do, I will do them. But like if I'm starting out here and I want to find what zip code has the highest crime rates in Duval County, Florida, it's going to tell me what areas have high crime rates, what areas have low crime rates, what areas might affect me in wholesaling, right? So Okay, so I can say, give me the stats of crime rate in the zip code. And it will give me the stats. Now, Bard AI uses kind of older crime stats, but it's not terrible. Violent crime, property crime, total crime, really robbery. I would say these three are probably the ones you should, like violent crime. The theft's not good. I mean, that stuff ain't good either. I would probably say property crime is going to be your biggest one. The reason why I like robberies and stuff, robberies are going to be basically everywhere. So like if you have like a really nice store and somebody robs the store, of course people are going to the nice places to do it, but the property crime is probably where you're going to see a lot of the issues on there, right? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so let's go back here, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. So like this is when we're actually getting like the property analysis type stuff that I love. But like I'm gonna go out here and ask it, what zip code has the lowest crime rate relative to price in blank city? So we'll do Duval County, Florida. So we want to know relative to price, right? What crime rate is the best? And so expand this answer, please, and give stats of other tips. So remember, it's only as good as the questions I ask it. So I'm giving it specific questions, and we're gonna see what pops up. So it just gave me a chart. Pretty cool, right? So violent crime, median home price. That's pretty gangster, right? And so if I'm looking at median home price, and so yeah, of course there's more crime on that one. It's pretty cool. I can export that to a Google Sheets. You can see this zip code has the lowest crime rate with the cheapest prices. So I want is cheapest price with the lowest crime rate. This is probably a really good area. So what I always say is the best areas for wholesaling real estate are the ones with low crime and low prices. Cheap houses with low crime, that's where working class people are. If you're a bus driver, janitor, like you're a teacher, right? You're great, just citizens, right? You're raising kids. No, not a lot of crimes, just cheap real estate, right? And so, hey, it's a great place to wholesale. A lot of older homes too. And so I love that. So this looks like a good zip code. And so let's say, for example, okay, this is a good area. What I want to do now is figure out, okay, how do I find good buyers, right? So I'm getting this question asked, can the AI also find cash buyers? It can to a point. So let's get into how to find cash buyers. So let's say this is a good area for wholesaling. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put, give me the top areas in 32207 for finding distressed properties. Now, it's not going to give me everything, but you can just ask it. So give me the top areas for finding distressed properties. In this area, we're going to find the most distressed properties. It might give me areas or it might not. So it's saying, it's basically giving me this. This area is historic homes. There's a number of distressed properties. I can also ask it, let's see. So it's giving me some areas which are kind of cool. I can also ask it, in Duval County, where are the most cash sales per 1,000 people by zip code? And so I want to know how to find buyers. Let's find where all the buyers are buying right now. That's it. Let's see here. Boom. All right. So if I want to find where the most cash sales per population per zip, I'm going to find that this one right here, the 32224, which is going to be northeast. No, what area of town is that? It says South Side neighborhood. Yeah, you see the map right there. It's kind of east. It's west of Jacksonville Beach. Per 1,000 people, that's where the most cash sales are. It's pretty cool. So I can go from there, right? We can see this area has the most of it, right? You see, notice sales. It's pretty cool. And so I can say what areas are best for, I'm just throwing it out for I'm just experimenting in Duval County. It might not even know it knows what wholesaling is, but like wholesaling real estate for Duval County. I doubt it's going to give me anything, but we can just try it out, right? It doesn't hurt to try. So it's saying North Jack. Oh, why is it saying that? There's distressed properties, including foreclosures. San Marco, it's giving me the same one. That's pretty funny. But yeah, you just go down the list, right? So I can ask it again, here's a cool one. Like I know some people telling me I have a subject to deal, I have a creative finance deal. I can say, how to explain, let's do a lease option to a home seller. So if I want to explain what script to make for talking about a lease option deal, it's going to give me a script. So that's pretty cool. So start explaining a lease option is a contract that gives the tenant the right to buy the property at a specific price. It kind of explains it. It gives you the benefits, right? It's not bad. So here's an example. Lease options contract gives you the right to buy my property at a specific price within a time frame, option fee. That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'd probably do it a little better, but like, it's pretty cool. It explains a lot of great stuff. We can also do a subject to. How do I explain a subject to a home seller? Write it in here. Start by explaining what a subject to is. I mean, pretty cool. Not bad, right? I mean, you can do a lot of great stuff here. And so kind of going back on the rental properties part, right? And I can, sorry, on the cash buyer part, I can find where rental properties are. So where are the most rental properties per 1,000 people in Duval County, Florida? And I can just go pop it in there and it's going to give me all this great information. So we're going to have it here. Let's go. It's going to pop that up. And I see the 32007. This is just, you see cash sales and rental properties. This is going to be the area where I'm going to go out here and cold call the for rents and the cash sales to find cash buyers. It's a great way to go out here and find it. I'm telling you guys, AI is changing the game. And once you're able to use it, it works really, really well. So we can go here. Let's say we want to do Bandit signs, right? We can go out here using Bard AI and just kind of write it here. But like, what streets in Duval County, Florida are the busiest for traffic for a billboard or a sign? Good thing for Bandit signs, right? And let's see what it pops up. It says I-95. We're not going to do a major highway. US 17, not bad. Atlantic Boulevard by the stadium's pretty cool, right? And kind of by the beach. That's not a bad area for doing it. Hey, that's not bad at all. And you just go all, like you can go crazy on here. Let's see. And so you can even go crazy. You can even go, let's go back into freeholding.com just to show you what else you can do on it. So you can go literally put the value of like properties. You can say, what's the cost of a new roof or kitchen for this address? Give me the zip code that has the most cash sales. What zip code's the best for house flipping? Based on Google Maps, what areas are busiest during rush hour? We can just keep going down and down and down. What areas are the cheapest to buy in Florida with population over 100,000 if I want to find a good virtual market, right? What zip codes has the highest concentration of older homes? Give me visual graphic data on this market for things. You can ask it to give me a chart in this information, right? A lot of stuff's you can get property data for addresses, right? Freeholding.com's really got everything you need to know. I'm telling you guys, AI is here to stay. It ain't going to move. And so use the prompts I have at freeholding.com and I'll show you how to do it. AI is here to change the game. If you don't want to go out here and find cash buyers, find the best areas, if you even want to get in virtual wholesaling, this will change the game. I'm telling you guys right now, use AI and it will change everything you're looking at in your wholesaling business. And if you want to do it, go to freeholding.com. That is where it's all at. So guys, AI revolution is here. Go out here, use the tools, use it or lose it, guys, because someone's going to do it. I'd rather you have the unfair advantage over the gurus and the competition, but hey, to each their own, right?